Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered why some of the greatest minds in history preferred being alone? Today, we'll uncover the hidden power of solitude, the place where ideas are born, strength is built, and peace finally feels real. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more inspiring stories every week. The transformative power of solitude is perhaps most evident when examining the lives of individuals who, through self-imposed isolation, achieved extraordinary intellectual and creative feats. Al-Biruni, the renowned Persian polymath, spent considerable time in study and observation, often in isolation, documenting diverse cultures, scientific phenomena, and historical practices across the Indian subcontinent. His meticulous records reflect not only a sharp intellect, but also the kind of deep, contemplative thinking that is almost impossible to cultivate amidst constant social interaction. Similarly, Nikola Tesla, the visionary inventor, often retreated into solitude, allowing his mind to conjure complex electrical designs and revolutionary ideas without distraction. These examples underscore a fundamental truth. Solitude is not merely a state of being alone, but a fertile ground where innovation, insight, and originality flourish. Moreover, solitude offers a profound opportunity for self-reflection, enabling individuals to confront the deeper dimensions of their identity. In solitude, one is confronted with unfiltered thoughts, emotions, and fears, which, when properly examined, foster self-awareness and emotional intelligence. The ability to recognize one's own patterns of thought, to critically assess past decisions, and to anticipate future challenges is nurtured most effectively in moments of quiet contemplation. In modern society, where constant engagement with social media, professional obligations, and urban noise often leaves little room for introspection, the conscious choice to embrace solitude can be revolutionary. It allows individuals to disentangle themselves from the expectations and judgments of others, providing the clarity necessary to make informed, deliberate decisions. In addition, solitude cultivates the capacity for deep, uninterrupted learning. While collaborative environments and group study have their merits, solitary learning permits a person to explore subjects at their own pace, to revisit complex concepts multiple times, and to pursue areas of personal interest without constraint. A solitary learner reading about the agricultural systems of 16th century Europe, for example, might draw connections between historical practices and contemporary sustainability challenges, developing both a richer understanding of history and a capacity for critical, comparative thinking. In this sense, solitude does not merely preserve knowledge. It actively expands one's intellectual horizon by encouraging exploration, reflection, and the synthesis of ideas across disparate domains. The benefits of solitude extend into the realm of emotional resilience and psychological well-being. By navigating life's challenges alone, individuals develop a sense of inner strength and independence that cannot be fully acquired in constant company. Solitary experiences, even those involving discomfort or hardship, teach the mind to endure, adapt, and find solutions autonomously. Consider the experience of a student grappling with the demands of a rigorous academic program. Alone in study and contemplation, the student must confront confusion, frustration, and fatigue without relying on immediate external support. Through this process, problem-solving skills, patience, and mental discipline are strengthened, qualities that remain invaluable long after the period of solitude concludes. Furthermore, solitude enhances observational skills and a nuanced understanding of the external world. When one is not consumed by social interaction, attention can be directed towards subtle details often overlooked in the company of others. The rhythm of human behavior in public spaces, the interplay of light and shadow across a landscape, the gradual unfolding of historical and societal patterns. These observations, though seemingly minor, contribute significantly to cognitive development, creativity, and informed decision-making. Writers, artists, and scientists alike have repeatedly demonstrated that the ability to notice, reflect, and integrate such details is crucial for producing work that resonates deeply and endures over time. Solitude also plays a vital role in cultivating philosophical and ethical reasoning. In isolation, the mind is free to wrestle with abstract concepts, moral dilemmas, and existential questions without the immediate influence of peer opinion or social pressure. A solitary thinker may ponder the nature of justice, the meaning of happiness, or the implications of technological advancement, arriving at nuanced insights that are both personally meaningful and socially relevant. By contrast, constant social engagement often encourages conformity, superficiality, or the suppression of dissenting thought, reducing the potential for deep ethical reasoning. Thus, solitude is not merely an intellectual exercise, but a moral and philosophical training ground, shaping the way individuals approach complex questions in life. Modern urban life, however, presents unique challenges to cultivating solitude. The proliferation of digital devices, social media, and instant communication has created a society in which distraction is pervasive and attention is constantly fragmented. Even moments that were once naturally quiet, commuting, walking, or resting, are now frequently filled with notifications, messages, and external stimuli. In this context, the conscious pursuit of solitude requires discipline and intentionality. It may involve setting aside specific times for reflection, creating a dedicated environment for uninterrupted thought, or even engaging in solitary retreats or mindfulness practices. Yet, the benefits of such deliberate solitude are profound, providing mental clarity, enhancing creativity, and promoting emotional balance in an otherwise chaotic world. Additionally, solitude encourages the development of independent judgment and decision-making. When individuals are accustomed to acting and reflecting alone, they learn to evaluate situations critically, weigh alternatives, and make informed choices without over-reliance on the opinions of others. This independence is invaluable in professional contexts, where strategic thinking, leadership, and innovation are prized. It also fosters personal integrity, as solitary reflection allows one to align actions with values rather than external expectations, cultivating a sense of authenticity and self-respect. In essence, solitude is both a laboratory and a proving ground for the mind and character, where the individual tests ideas, refines beliefs, and strengthens resolve. The interplay between solitude and creativity cannot be overstated. In solitude, the mind is liberated from conventional patterns of thought, social conventions, and external pressures, allowing for imaginative exploration and experimental thinking. Artists, composers, and inventors frequently report that their most inspired ideas emerge during periods of uninterrupted solitude, when the mind can wander, connect disparate concepts, and envision possibilities unconstrained by immediate practicality. Similarly, scholars engaged in deep research often rely on solitude to synthesize information, identify gaps in knowledge, and formulate novel hypotheses. The creative potential unleashed by solitude thus extends beyond artistic expression, permeating scientific inquiry, technological innovation, and social problem-solving. Finally, solitude enables the cultivation of gratitude and perspective. By stepping back from the constant interaction with others and the unrelenting pace of modern life, individuals gain a clearer sense of priorities, values, and long-term goals. Solitary reflection encourages appreciation for the richness of human experience, the achievements of past generations, and the interconnectedness of society. Moreover, it fosters humility, as one recognizes the vastness of knowledge and the limitations of personal understanding, while simultaneously empowering the individual through the realization of the mind's capabilities. In this way, solitude functions as both a mirror and a lens. It reflects the self while simultaneously expanding the horizon of what is possible. Ultimately, the disciplined practice of solitude represents an indispensable tool for human development. It cultivates creativity, sharpens intellect, strengthens emotional resilience, and nurtures curiosity. Far from being a withdrawal from life, it is a deliberate engagement with the mind's potential, producing insights, skills, and perspectives that enable individuals to thrive academically, professionally, and personally. In an era dominated by distraction, immediacy, and superficial engagement, solitude remains a timeless and irreplaceable means of mastering thought, emotion, and imagination. Those who embrace it not only gain clarity and understanding, but also acquire the intellectual and emotional tools necessary to navigate an increasingly complex and fast-paced world.